So this is how to add a printer. How to add a printer. So here I have a laptop. When I want to take a printout, so then what I have to do? So I have to connect to my printer. I have to connect to my printer. So for laptop, I have a USB port. So that is type A USB. Okay. So what is that? So also look at that ports USB type, not one, type A. Okay. So see, this is our regular USBs. This is type A. Okay, this is better. This one is type A port. Okay, and this is type B. You know type C, right? Already. So for your mobile phone chargers, so this is type C. This one is type C. This one is type A, and this one is type B. Okay. So for a PC or laptop, okay, so we use this side is type A. For printer, it is type B. It's a type B port. Okay. Type B printer. So I connect, first of all, I connect a printer to my system. That's the first step, connect it. Then power on my printer. Power on the printer. Okay. First connect. First is connect. And second one is power on the printer. So what will happen at system? So what is happen at PC? Okay. The first system run service called a plug and play. Plug and play. Okay. The system is try to recognize there is a device is connected. First one is there is a device is connected. So next one is already I told the step right last time. So that is same thing. There is a device is connected. Second one is there is some printer which is with this particular model. For example, my printer model is HP 1005 model. Okay. So this particular printer model is connected. System will recognize there is a device is connected, which hardware type or which model is connected. Okay. And printer search for the drivers. Printer search for the drivers. All the points I said just before, right? So system recognize the devices. System try to recognize what model of the device means what type of hardware model like that. Okay. And third one is system try to search their related drivers in the operating system. Related drivers in the operating system. Is this particular printer model drivers are available in OS or not? If it is available, it load the drivers into the RAM and you can able to start working with the printer. You can start taking printout. If it is not find, so what will happen? You have to install the drivers related to this model, download the drivers, install the drivers into this PC, then try to take some test print and make sure it is working on that. Okay, so this is the process of a basic adding printer kind of stuff. Okay, so this is a PC, a locker printer. It is when we attach a printer to the PC or laptop, turn on the printer, then system detects that device is attached. If OS has a drivers, device printer related drivers, it automatically install and load so you can work with the printer. If OS does not have the printer drivers, you must install the drivers. Once you install the drivers, make sure you are able to communicate to the printer. So then take it some test print Then do it. There is a mistake here. Once you install the drivers, to make sure you are able to communicate with the device, try to try to take test printer, a test printer. Okay, guys, here it is. Guys, understand the process. If already device drivers are there, so in already it is installed in your PC. In my laptop, it is already installed the printer drivers. So when I connected the device, then I can start taking printouts. You can go to the device and printers. See, there is a two printers are there. This is a one of the printer, as I said, model, right? This is Canon printer. This is HP printer. For example, I connect this HP printer to my laptop, then I can start taking printout. So I no need to install again and again. So when it is connected, system will recognize the device and load the drivers. I can start using it. In case it's a new printer I attached, then my system don't know the new printer details. It try to find the device drivers inside a system. It is not find. It means I have to install the related drivers. So then I can able to work with the printer. Okay, got the point? Guys, understand, not understand, any doubts?
Understood, sir.
Very good. Good. Guys, here is my system and I attach a printer to my system for taking a printout. So this type of connectivity, what we call it as a local printer. It is a kind of a local printer. Means there is a device and there is a printer and you are connected to your laptop or desktop directly. It is a local printer. But in my office or maybe in my internet center or maybe in my organization, okay, so I have a lot of computers are there. Okay, I have a computers are there. So if anybody want to take a printout, they should come to my computer and connect their document or email me the document, or maybe so they will use some pen drive to connect to the system and take the printout, right? So in this model, in a local printer model, so what happen, so people has to come to my system and they will take a printout. They will take a printout. So if you are having a home, so then you can directly connect. So if anybody want, they will in the in home, so they can take printout from your system. That is also okay. But in the office, every time every employee has to come to this system and take a printout. Practically, it is not a good thing. Okay. So here it is. We can share the printer through the network. I share this. APC is connected to the printer and I share this printer from APC. Just like here, you can see this is a printer is there. So just I right click, go to the printer properties, click on sharing tab, share this printer, apply OK. Okay. What happened? This printer will shared. Shared means From here, I can connect to this printer through this PCA. First, I will use PCA IP address. With the help of PCA IP address, I can connect it to PCA. From PCA, I can able to take printout. No need to go physically. Through the network, you can give print command. Open the document, okay, give the print and select the printer which is connected to the PCA. Same for PC. C also. First, try to connect this shared printer through the PCA using PCA IP address. Then you can start taking printout from the PCC only directly. So you don't need to go for a you can sit in your system and you can take a printout. Okay. So this type of print, this type of access we call it as shared printer. Shared printer. Some people call it as a network printer. But of course, you can say it is a network printer because it is shared through the network. You are accessing through the network. That is, so some people say it is network printer, but mostly it is like a shared printer type only. The printer is shared with some system. Another type of printer is there that is actually network printer. Here it is. This type of printer no need to um, um, connect any system for a sharing purpose. Okay. The printer itself directly connected to the network. Okay. The printer has that NIC network adapter is there. So directly it can able to connect and printer has an IP address. With this IP address, people can able to connect and come take a printout. The printer which is directly connected to the network. This type of printers we call it as a network printer. Okay. This is based on the connectivity, based on the connectivity. Local printer, shared printer, network printer. Guys, understand the connectivity of printers? But I want to add one more point that is there's a different types of printers are these by connectivity, but actually by models. We have a types also there. Okay. One is dot matrix printer. Dot matrix printer. Inkjet printer. Okay. Inkjet printer. Laser printer. Thermal printer. Okay. So these are the printers. So depends upon the functionality or the working model means the manufacturing type. Okay. So it's a different kind of printer. So I will show you how it is printers are look like. So it is dot matrix. And still some places these dot matrix printers are using. In the olden days, we use it for printing bills. It's a monochrome type. It's print like a typewriter type only. Okay, not a fine lines we cannot print. Only the text we can able to print. Okay, usually like a reports or maybe what we can say slips, pay slips like that. Bills printer attached. It contains what we can say a ribbon, a colored ribbon, monochrome only. It is colored ribbon, and there is a pins are there, like a 9 pin. So I will show the pin also. Better you will understand. Okay. So like this is a pin header is there. Okay, these print header, the header moves from left to right, right to left, and the dotted pins will apply pressure on uh, the the color ribbon. So the color ribbons color applicable and applied onto the paper. So like that, the print will come. It is very noisy and very slow. Of course, it is very noisy and very slow. So it is the if you see this lettering, it is all dot matrix printer kind of stuff. Not very fine lines, we cannot get it. Okay. Yeah, if you want, you can check once like how dot matrix print in a YouTube videos also you will find it. So internal functionality. Okay. For it is very not very very important. That's why I'm not I want to explain just to know how it is look like and how it is work. Even this is a inkjet printer. There is a ink cartridges inside this inkjet printer. Okay. So based on a piezoelectric signal or electrical signal, so the it pour the ink on the paper. Okay. So if you see these boxes, this is CHIS models. Okay, it means continuous ink supply models it is. So this is how inside your printer is look like. This is here. Actual ink cartridges are there. Paper will load and come out like this. So this move from left to right and pour the ink on the paper. Okay. So with through some very tiny nozzle. Okay. Of course, it is a cheaper. Inkjet printers are cheaper. Like this kind of it will come in a 3000, 2000, see 2300 like that. It's a single function. You can get a printer come scanner kind of stuff. So 5000, 6000, you will get it. If you want with ink tanker 10,000, 12,000, you will get it. But per print cost is increases. Per print cost is increases. Another one is laser printer. It is mostly used in offices. I said no HP 1005. This is mostly in offices. Inkjet printer for light print working, like a home offices kind of stuff. This is from basic office onwards. You can use it. It's a print per print cost is very less. Okay. In this model also bigger is there and as well as it's mostly some monochrome models are very high, so very less in a color. Okay. So your Xerox shops will use this kind of stuff. So the bigger the models. Okay. The small models, this is this kind of stuff, usually for basic offices. With a scan requirement, also it is available. Multifunction printers are there. And this is how it is internally look like. There is a drum and there is a laser beam on the paper. Okay. So some electronic kind of things like you have to go for eighth class things, right? So like a photon, electron, negative charge, positive charge, using that principle only it will work. Okay, this is how it is. So there is a cartridge. So this black powder is there in this cartridge. So this black powder is poured on this paper. So where charged particles are applicable, so it will stick into that paper. Okay. So this is laser printer, thermal printer. These thermal printers use some specific chemical coating papers, usually for buildings, right? Normally for shoppings, they will use this building kind of stuff. They use this thermal printers. It is available in both small and large size also. The paper is not regular paper; it is thermal paper. It is. Okay. So there is a header, it's a thermal printer header. A heating element is there. In this header, there is a heating element. Okay, it is nothing but a heating element. Heat heats the paper. It burns the paper. So like that, print will be occur on the paper. Okay. So that's the thermal printers. Usually billing, POS machines are there now. What is that? Yeah, credit card swiping machines are there now. So that is also contains a thermal printer head. So it is no noise setup. But printer, the paper itself is required some chemical coated paper, special paper for that type of printers. Okay. Even ECG machines use the thermal printers. Okay. You guys understand the different types of printers? Got it? What is how this dot matrix printer look like, inkjet printer look like, and laser printers look like?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So I told about local printer, shade printer. What is a local printer? Printer is directly connected to the PC or a laptop. That is a local printer. Okay. Shade printer, it is a local printer only, but we are sharing to the main host to the network. So in the network, any device can able to connect it to our printer through the shared host. Network printer. Network printer is directly connected to the network. Is using RJ45 connector. Now I want to add one more that is called a Wi-Fi printer. Wi-Fi or a wireless printers. It is came so many years back only, but still we are ignoring it. Okay, it's a kind of network printer only. Computer. Computer means desktop, laptop, anything you can say. Shade printer. It's a local printer. Shade through from connected computer. Access printer using the computer IP address. Network printer. Printer connected to network directly. Printer connected to network directly using RJ45 connector. Generally it is mm, access printer using printers IP address only. To avoid a confusion, I am unbold these things. You can connect the printer using through Wi-Fi router from any wireless device like from mobile, laptops, okay, desktop, the Wi-Fi adapter. Okay, you can connect the printer through Wi-Fi router from this, or you use use Wi-Fi direct from your mobile or laptop. Okay, just like a Wi-Fi direct means it's like a hotspot. Hotspot. Okay, like you can use hotspot, not required Wi-Fi router or hotspot. Wi-Fi direct. It is better to write here only. Wi-Fi direct means one-to-one kind of stuff. So then we can remove this one. So then it is a smaller line. Okay. Even you can use your mobile phone to take a printout. In my home, so I don't use it to for a laptop to connect and printer. So the directly I use a Wi-Fi, my mobile phone to take a print. Okay, guys, understand the printer types, the printer types, and based on the connectivity, local printer, those kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then I already told how the printer is going to be connected. Once you are connected, what happened to your system? And just relax 1 minute. So then I will tell how to add a dummy printer. How to add a dummy printer to your system. So that's which is we'll try. Okay. Relax a minute. Just I'm going to turn on this desktop. Okay. So I'm going to start. Okay. So we'll add a printer, then we will take a break. Okay. The first one is how to add a printer. First, go to the control panel. So in the control panel, go to device and printers. Go to device and printers. I think I have already installed a printer is there. So first of all, I have to remove it. So then I can show this printer how to install this printer. Okay. And I already added this HP LaserJet printer. How I added? I have the drivers for it. See, this is the drivers. Just download it. So double click on this setup. Follow next. The printer drivers will be added. Okay. That is already I have done. So simple. I have the printer drivers. Download the printer drivers. Double click, install the drivers. That's it's nothing to do generally. So one thing is important is the drivers suitability. The printer model, and your operating system architecture. So last I've written that one. What is the importance of device driver is it should be suitable for your actor. Your system is 32-bit system, 32-bit drivers. If system is 64-bit system, 64-bit drivers. And support for your operating system. If you are using Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 8, same type of drivers are. But if it is a Windows 7, it may be different. So check it. If it is a Windows XP, it is different. So depends upon OS. Within the Windows itself, it's supporting or not. That is important. Version of the driver suitability is also important to check before you download any device drivers. Okay, so that's the point. Already I installed this device drivers. Okay, not in my PC. So I am going to show in my virtual machine. Okay. So I went to the control panel. Go to the control panel. Go to large icons, devices and printers. Add a printer. So if any printer is attached and recognized, so then it will list that printer. If any printer is attached and recognized, it lists the printers here. Of course, I do not attach any printer right now physically, so obviously it is not showing any information is there. So what I'm going, the printer that is not listed, there is no list of printers here there. So I'm selecting this option. You see, this is why it is not recognized. Maybe your printer is very old, that's why it is not recognized. Or maybe the printer is shared printer. Here at I told no, so the printer is we can able to share from the host. So I have this IP address. Okay, take this IP address or a share name of the printer. Take the share name of the printer. Put the share name here. Then you can able to connect it. Or a printer has an IP address. Using IP address or host name, you can connect it. Your printer is Bluetooth type, wireless type, network discoverable printer. You can add the printer like that. Okay. Or add a printer is a local printer or network printer with manual settings. You can see it. Currently, I'm going with a local printer kind of stuff like this. Local printer. Really, there is no printer is attached. Guys, this process is how to add a dummy printer or how to add a virtual printer concept. Okay. So first step is go to the control panel, devices and printers, add a printer, then it's searching. So when it is searching, the printer that I want is not listed. Then go to these options, go to last option, that is add a local printer or a network printer. Next, it asks which port you are connected to the printer. LPT means line printer terminal means parallel port. Of course, we do not have any parallel port here, but if for my USB ports, already two printers are mapped. So I don't want to use my USB ports here. Okay, just keep it like that only. So no need to change because we are really not adding any real printer here. Next, if you see there is a generic. In this one, you can see both two types of generic IBM graphic 9 pin. It is a dot matrix printer. It is. And already I installed some HP LaserJet drivers. So that's why it is showing LaserJet drivers also. But I'm adding this printer here. So generic drivers. Either you can update, by update you may get it a recent version, or you can go to have a disk to find the printer files from here. So don't do anything, just select the printer. Next, use this printer that is currently installed. Generally, it won't come like this because already I have installed the printers in my PC. That's why it is showing like this. Use any options. Just right click, next, install. Once printer is installed, you have to take a print, a test page to make sure that your printer is installed successfully. Okay. So if you click on it, the test page will be loaded. I didn't click, just I click on finish. Guys, this is my printer it is showing here. When I want to give a print, when I'm going to give a print, so I have to select the printer and select the print reference options and click print. When I click print, it shows in the queue. If you see it's a print spooler. The print shows in this spooler. Of course, printer is not there. That's why it is showing error. So it is spool. It is wait in this one in the queue. When printer is connected, the first as per the queue, it take the start taking printout. Okay, it is a better maintenance is if printer is not connected and it is you are put a something in accidentally in the spool. So right click, cancel it. So then it won't print that print material. Okay. So this is a spolar maintenance. It's a queue of your print jobs. It is a queue for your print jobs. If it is there in any print is waiting here, whenever the printer is connected, printer start printing as per the queue. If you don't require, you can delete from the queue. Okay. So that is the point, guys. So here it is how to add a printer. Any adding a printer is first important one is attach a printer, but we are not attached it. So generally attach a printer to make sure that is turn on the printer, attach a printer, turn on the printer. Okay. And system will detect the device. There is a printer model, and try to load drivers from operating system. If it is available, it is loaded. Otherwise, download the printer drivers, install the drivers. Okay. Install the drivers. So then take a test print and make sure that printer is working on that. Okay. This is what how to add up attach a printer. All the screenshots are there, guys. So just you can try looking into it. So then you can understand. Guys, understand how to attach a printer?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Take a break, guys. Take 15 minutes of break. We have a lot of